We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Ford Field. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
19 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and takes it down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Shut down. Motion, check.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now pass deep for St. Brown. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8
A
yards.
big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play.
7-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd
Big
and
play
goal.
coming up. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
79. Here we go, set.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point.
And he's in. Isaac Toussaint. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
For the point after.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jalen Wright now on the return. Yeah. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion, heading right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third, they need 8. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard. Short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now a pitch to Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. He works free, right side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Dolphins, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Right now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The second down throw is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He won't get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. right now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go! Cougar 19.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Ready up.
It is 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
10 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Maloe Gilman up to make the tackle.
37-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. Go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Hot, hot.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
15-yard line.
to the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Under 10.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
At the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
7. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Achane will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert it.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
61 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 61 yards.
1st down.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
60.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Third down and goal.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
19 tight. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Right now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Send a man in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Panther 60. No.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. Take over.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, Hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To number 84. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, going right. Back to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will score. Game on. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third down and 3.
Bang, bang, bang. Here we go, here we go. Check up.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense. Like, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mike, check it out. 60. 19 tight. 19, 40, 17.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll look to throw yet again. Escaping, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. What a dive there, and he's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Okay, ready? Yep, stop below 18.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
I got it. Ready? 60 in.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. Hunt team out, ready to send this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and down he goes. Woody Hayes bursting through to bring him down.
It's 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Hey, movement. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 7 Tiger. 7 Tiger. Check. Hurt. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Ready, break. 65 carry, 65 carry. Ready, 19, Cook, 69. Hendrick, Mustang, 19. Go, Reed, go.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
65,
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Check go.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Do this.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Check. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
That one out wide to Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Bronco.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Miami.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to try it here again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.